Coffee Roasters helps you to brew fresh coffee in your home. This equipment is a must-have for all those enthusiasts who love this beverage. Every time you pass by an exclusive coffee shop, the captivating flavor and aroma of a freshly brewed cup of piping hot coffee attracts you towards it. With the help of a roaster, you can now brew fresh beans in your home. So, if you are craving for freshly brewed coffee, this equipment will enable you to drink a fresh cup of this stimulating beverage any time of the day. What is a coffee roaster? This equipment enables you to control the flavor of the freshly roasted beans as per your taste. Firstly, you need to decide the kind of beans you would require. Take a peek inside the regular coffee shops that also sell some varieties of the same. Then you need to decide the size of the roaster. This equipment uses hot air to absorb moisture from the beans until they become dry and toasty. Roasting always produces a wonderful aroma. Some methods recommend that you to undertake this process on a porch or near an open window. Roasting coffee at home, there is a fine skin that detaches from the bean once you roast it. This skin is called chaff. The problem with chaff is that, if you do not employ ways to collect and contain it, you may end up cleaning the entire place. Do not be afraid of crackling beans. Try to be as organized as possible. Lay out all the kitchen items that you would require, like spoons, bowls, and bottles that you would use to cool the beans before you begin the process. You can control the process and make it more consistent if you install a 550 degrees F thermometer in the air popper. It is important to mention here that the beverage made from a roaster needs to be consumed immediately. This would enable you to savor the taste of a fresh brew. You can even opt for organic coffee. It has a mild and nutty flavor, as it is grown and processed without any chemical interventions. The roasting process, the beans remain green for the first few minutes, and they then attain a light yellow color. Once the internal water content dissipates, you can hear the cracking sound. Do not get worried about this. This is when the real roasting begins. This happens because the sugar gets caramelized and the water in it escapes. The process is generally considered to be complete once you hear the first crack. You can look out for the fragrance that can give you a cue about the end of this process. Once the beans start expanding in size, it turns dark in color. Sometimes, tiny pieces of the beans are blown away during the crackling process. Eventually, this process breaks down the structure of the beans completely. This process is very easy. Ordinary items in the kitchen can be used for this process too. Generally, people use frying pans, skillets, popcorn poppers, and woks as substitutes for coffee roasters. Once you have purchased this equipment, all you need to do is pop in some beans and enjoy a fresh and aromatic hot beverage.